Today's hottest music, Hot 103, your boy Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon, hooking you up all your favorite Latin, hip-hop, and oldies, taking your requests and dedications as well at 541-1031. Right now, though, it's an honor to be joined by the man who will be headlining tomorrow's Dia de la Raza. It's going down at the Southern New Mexico Fairgrounds. The OG godfather of Chicano rap, the man who first put it down for La Raza, Kid Frost. Welcome to the show, and thank you for joining me.
Shoot, what up, Henry? What's cracking, homie?
Chillin', man. You're going to be out. Dia de la Raza, it's going down tomorrow night, Southern New Mexico Fairgrounds. Shout out to 575 Inc. and Amigos Car Club for hooking it up. What can your fans in the 575 expect when you hit the stage and from a Frost performance?
Oh, wow, man. First of all, man, I want to give shout-outs and, man, love to everybody out here in Cruces, man, that's been representing Chicano rap for all over the years, man, and it feels good, man, to be in the city, man. You know, I lived out here for a brief moment with my family because my parents were both in the military, and we were stationed at White Sands Missile Range. So I had a brief stint at Mayfield High School. You know, I was a Trojan for a little brief minute before my mom and dad retired out of the military, and then we went back to Cali. But, man, I have fond memories of being out here, man. I played sports and baseball and all that, man. So, man, it felt so good, man, to see the Donna Ana Mountains and see that and remember from back in the day and catch up with old friends from back then, you know. So, man, it just feels so good. Man, I'm gonna sing every single one of the hits of the top 40 songs, plus a bunch of brand new songs. I brought a couple of my rap groups with me, man. I brought Big Tank and Casino, and I brought Young Quick. So, man, it's gonna be a great show, man. Come out and see us. We're gonna rock. We ain't just gonna come and do a small set. We're gonna rock a good 45-minute, good solid set. So, man, come out and represent with us, and it's gonna be a good show.
Back when you were starting out, there was no subgenre of hip-hop called Chicano rap. That's something that you helped pioneer and create. What are your overall thoughts on the subgenre that you helped pioneer?
Man, I feel so good, man. I feel so blessed that I was part of something that was going to be so big, man. If I would have known that it was going to do, you know, Chicano rap was going to blow up so big, I definitely would have put the reins on it a lot more and probably would have started my own record label like I have now from the get-go. You know, I got a record company called Old West Entertainment, and we're doing full multimedia with film and all that, and we're getting ready to go. July 6th, we start filming a new movie. It's called Truth, starring Danny Trejo, you know, Machete. And so we're about to get it in.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about the movie, how it came together, and what it's about.
Man, the movie's about it's the first Latino lowrider hip hop movie that's gonna come out. And if you remember back in the days of the movie like Breaking or Beat Street, we're kind of doing that same thing. We're kind of bringing back the kids that are the upcoming new artists. You know, I'm actually playing the CEO of a record label, and Danny plays my nemesis of a record label. Of a record label as well, and it just shows the trials and tribulations of coming up as a young artist in this rap game. You know, you gotta realize that we are Latinos being in the hip hop industry. We are hip hop's minority because, you know, this is you know, there's not a lot of Latinos that represent. You know, we got a good handful. Don't get me wrong, but we are not, you know, the majority of rap. You know what I mean? We're a minority within the culture of hip hop. So, man, it's great to be part of it. It's great to still be doing shows, man. We're going out every weekend representing. I went to Japan 5 times this year, man, going out representing. We've been working with the California Coalition to End Video Warfare, so we've been doing all kinds of things for the community. If you ain't seen Kid Frost in a while and you remember the nostalgia and the history of it back then, come out and represent with us, because we're going to come out and do it to the fullest. And like I said, I'm going to sing La Raza, La Familia, No Sunshine, Low Rider, everything, man. So, man, come out, man, represent with us. We're going to have the vending booth, man, with the merch. We got all the CDs from back in the day. We got the full culture and the pride on the shirts and everything, man. We're representing 2012 to the fullest as being indigenous, proud Aztec warriors. And, man, just come out and have a good time, man. Bring the family. If you remember back in the day, man, when we came out with La Raza, we're still doing it big. And, man, we want to come out, celebrate Cinco de Mayo with us, man, and doing it a big way, man, for real.
Now let's talk about the track La Raza, groundbreaking at the time. Go ahead and give us the story behind it and let us know how that track came together.
Man, Henry, man, Tony G actually had came up with both of the tracks for me at that time. If you remember, man, he was the same producer that did Mentirosa with La Raza. You know what I mean? No, man, we were in the studio, and the same producer actually produced Mentirosa as well for Mellow Man Ace. So what we did is we went in the studio, you know?
Right, and then at what point did you realize that you had something special with that song?
I didn't, dude. I can't even lie and say that I had a revelation when I came out with the record, man. I did not know what it was going to do. The record label didn't know exactly what it was going to do because for the simple fact that they didn't know how to market a bilingual record. They didn't know how to take a song that was half in Spanish and half in English and put it out there on radio. So it was trial and error, man. I ain't gonna lie. We really had to pioneer a lot of things, and a lot of radio stations were not receptive to it because it did not fit in the typical top 40 format. So like again, man, I didn't know if I knew that record was gonna do what it did. And I mean, I'm so blessed, like I said, to still be going out doing shows and representing La Raza and going out there every weekend and singing that song. That was so strong, man. And I feel so blessed that song actually made it in the Smithsonian time capsule with Virgin Records, which was my label. Not only that did it make it in there, but it also went out. And I got in 1990. I got a Billboard Music Award, which was only given to a Latino rapper that first time. After that, everybody that's won that award has been like J-Lo, Mark Anthony, you know what I mean, Gloria Estefan. They never gave that award to another rapper since then, not even Pun or nobody. So in 1990, I did win Best New Latin Artist, Billboard Magazine Award. So man, that is one of my milestones and one of my accomplishments for making that record La Raza. But the record La Raza, I think, was really a statement for the gente to really be proud of themselves in every walk of life. So many people have came up to me since La Raza that are doctors and lawyers and told me that song inspired me to go to South Bend, Indiana, and go to Notre Dame and become a doctor. And man, I've heard so many good stories and stuff like that made us keep going and keep on making the music that we're making today. And we keep on doing it. We got the all oldies out. We're at almost 20,000 sales right now with the record, and that's just out the trunk with me. So I mean, I've been out there pushing and pushing and pushing. Like I said, we're getting ready to do the movie Truth. I just got funded to shoot and produce 2 movies back to back. So going into the film and going into the music is something that I haven't really done before. But I just finished 11 songs in Danny Trejo's new movie coming out on Dakota Films. You can go see the trailer now on YouTube. It's for a new movie called Badass, and he plays a retired Vietnam vet that comes out of Vietnam, and he actually he comes out on the street and he plays a arch villain. So be on the lookout for that movie that's coming out real soon, starring Danny Trejo. And again, the movie's called Badass. It's on Dakota Films. You can go see the trailer. You can go see what we're doing. We're doing a lot of things to represent nuestra gente right now in our raza. And like I said, I'm with the California Coalition to End Radio Warfare. We're actually working in troubled youth gang neighborhoods like South Central Los Angeles and East Los Angeles, where we're going and we're working in impoverished neighborhoods to try to give kids social uplift, to start helping them and start letting them know that, you know, gang banging and all that ain't really where it's at. And any of you kids that are hearing that right now that are thinking that's a glamorous lifestyle to follow in and do that, we just want to tell you that that's not what's happening, man. Represent your gente and represent your raza in a positive way. No negativity at all, man. And that's my word of the day for all you out there, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Viva la Raza. And I got mad love for everybody, man. And G, you know, we got love for you, man. So.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Now, with everything you've been able to accomplish, you know, back in the day you were on MTV Raps, MTV, your music still played on the radio to this day. You know what I mean? With everything you've been able to accomplish, basically pioneer Chicano rap, what are you most proud of?
Man, what I'm proud of the most is, like I said, man, seeing the Raza come up to me and shake my hand and tell me, you know, man, you inspired us to do this, and you inspired us to become this, and those are the things that, man, you got to realize that we deal in a lot of world with people that don't understand things. They show a lot of hatred to. So, man, it's kind of hard to be totally positive in a negative environment. when your environment around you reflects negativity, and a lot of people out there don't understand. They kind of shun you, and because they don't understand. They don't understand that culture. They don't understand that lowrider lifestyle. They don't understand it. So what they do is they shun it, or they talk negative and speak negative about it. But you got to understand that in every kind of walk of life, there's negativity. So what we do is, we shake the negativity, and we try to keep everything pro Raza, positivity, and to bring social uplift to our gente, to our people. And that's what we're doing, man. And we're not telling you to get into music. We're not telling you to get into rap or anything like that. We're telling you to be doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, and go out there and do positive things out there that reflect positivity in your community. And man, over the years, even coming back into Las Cruces and looking at it and seeing the development of the city and how much the growth has come, and we just went to Walmart right now to get a couple things for us, and people coming up to us, shaking our hand or asking for pictures, and we got to show that love back, man. We want to give back, and the thing that I give back to the community of you got to understand, when we first showed our Raza with the lowriders and the people, a lot of people thought that gangster lifestyle or all that, or that persona was that they were shunning from the negativity of it, but they don't realize that every walk of life has positive force in it. You know what I mean? And so you got to really be a positive person with good insight to go out there and see how people are living and show a lot of respect and love and affirmation for your fellow man. And man, if you just do that and you just follow that ethic of life, then the gang banging and the violence and all that stuff will subside a lot, and you don't need to be out there gang banging or doing that gang violence thing at all, man. Our gente got to really be in a positive light, because we got enough negative stuff on us already. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I got to tell you, I get a lot of calls every Sunday. People calling, requesting Ain't No Sunshine, Eastside Rendezvous, It's a Thin Line, La Raza. What do you want to say to all your fans that have been down since the Hispanic Causing Panic days? Continue to call in and request your music every Sunday right here in the 575.
Man, I love you all, man, and I thank you, for supporting me and being behind, over almost 25 years of music that we've been putting down. And man, you guys have put so much beans and rice and tortillas on my plate that I got nothing but love and admiration for everybody out there that represents Chicano music, you know what I mean, and represents that genre or that lifestyle of music. And I feel so proud that I was one of the pioneers that started it with me and Malaman Ace, and then the Lighter Shade of Browns and the Cypress Hills that came after and all that were the strong force that they put in it is just like a big pot of manure, you know what I mean, with all kinds of flavors and different things in the pot that gave our music and our genre flavor. You know what I mean? Right.
And then what do you want to say to everyone going through their daily struggles in life, but at the same time aspiring to reach their goals and their dreams?
Man, keep your head up, man. Keep pushing, keep striving. Do it for your family, man. Believe in God first. Keep God in your heart, man. Keep your family in your heart, and God will shine on you, man. Because everything that I've done and all these accomplishments that I've made now in my life and these milestones, I wouldn't have been able to make without my family and the loving support of my family behind me to help me accomplish these goals and to help us make it through and to get through struggles. If you're out there and you're going through a lot of problems and you're going through things, look me up on Facebook. If I got time, I'm going to help you out, man. OG Kid Frost. You can find me on Facebook. Arturo Molina is my real name. You can find me on Twitter at OG Kid Frost 1. You could email me even if you want, if you got something going on, man. I'm telling you, man, I check all my stuff, man. And if you're going through something, if you're going through a struggle or you're going through trials and tribulations of life, man, if I can give you some strong words of advice, man, I'm going to pass them on to you, because people pass those words of advice on to me. So get at me, OGKidFrost1 at gmail.com. And I'm telling you, man, I look through all my stuff, man. If you're going through something in life that you need to have strong advice or somebody to talk to, man, get at me, man. I will reach out.
You got the oldie album that's out. You're currently working on the movies. Any other areas of the entertainment industry or music industry that you personally like to get involved in?
Man, I've always had a dream to do film. So for me to get funded to do 2 movies back to back is a real good feeling. And Man, you know what I really want to try every day in my life, and the only thing that I really want to try to move forward in is my life is every day if I can be a better person. Every day if I could help somebody, and every day if I could move forward, man. And I think those plights in life, God sees those the most. Jesus sees those the most, and He will back you and He will shine on you the most. You know what I mean? For doing that. I got a beautiful, loving family. Got a beautiful wife that supports me. I got beautiful children that I love to the fullest, man, and they support me. And so with that, man, I can't do nothing but show them love and respect, man. And I got so much love for our Raza, so much love for our people, man. And I want to see us all come up, man. I wish everybody out there that hears me right now, that's listening to Kid Frost, the OG, I want to wish you guys the best for you and your family, man, always.
Ross, I want to thank you for being a part of On a Sunday Afternoon with your boy Henry G right here on Hot 103. It truly was an honor. I want to thank you on behalf of La Raza as well for all the doors you've opened up, the opportunity you created for our people. Thank you.
Man, homie, thanks, Henry G, man. Que viva La Raza.